Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Carrie. This is just a random chit-chatty coffee talk kind of video. Coffee talk, darling. I just made myself a nice big French vanilla, so I'm drinking this in my ginormous owl mug. It's probably way too hot, but instant gratification takes too long, as my beloved Carrie Fisher used to say. Yeah, that's hot. But anyway, I just felt like coming on and saying hi, seeing what's new with everybody. I have some happy news. I just found out on Instagram last night that my friends over at the small YouTube channel Dream Big Dab Bigger reached 500 subs, which is awesome. I'm really proud of them. It's a family-oriented channel and just really fun to watch. They're a great bunch of kids and an awesome family. So if you haven't checked them out yet, you might want to give them a subscribe. They are doing a 500 subscriber giveaway too, which is really cool, but I'm so stoked for them. It took me, I think, over a year to reach 500 subs. And as you guys know, I just reached my 1,000 a couple weeks ago, and this channel will be 2 years old in April. So I've seen some people have incredible growth in really short time spans, and they're like, oh God, it's taking forever. I'm like, dude, trust me. It's not taking forever. If you compare yourself to a channel like mine, you're doing fantastic. But I'm really happy for them, so shout out to them. Woohoo, raise the roof. I'm just in the mood to just kind of ramble, I guess. I had therapy yesterday, and my therapist reminded me yet again that I have to start doing this post-it note thing where I just put post-it notes around my house, reminding myself of little things that I've achieved and can be proud of. It doesn't necessarily have to be like things, grandiose statements about myself that I don't necessarily believe yet, like I'm beautiful or I'm worthy or I'm, I don't know. I'm intelligent, I'm special, things like that. She said it could really just start out super small. So my mental post-its that I'm sharing with you guys today are: I got out of bed, I took a shower, I got dressed, I left the house, I went with my husband and we had a really nice pizza lunch. We did some grocery shopping. So those are all little achievements that I should be proud of. That's just what she tells me. So I'm going to try to train my brain to think that. It doesn't have to be I got out and, worked a full day's, job, or I took care of children, or I did something, super big and spectacular. Because super big and spectacular is probably never going to happen in my life. And I've come to terms with that. But you know what? I'm not in bed. I'm not in my pajamas. My hair is washed. I'm going to get it done tomorrow, by the way. And I just want to show you guys, like, this is how long my hair is right now. Oh, hold on, if I can stand up. You can't really see on camera how long my hair actually is. It's long. It hasn't been this long in a very long time, and I'm not getting it cut. I'm really enjoying it. I'm calling it my Rapunzel hair. I'm definitely going to leave the length for a while. Eventually, maybe in the summer, I'll cut it. I'll probably donate it again. We'll see. But I am going to get my highlights done, so my roots will be gone, and hopefully I'll look decent for next month when we go to Monster Mania, which I'm so excited about. If you're new here, it's a horror convention in New Jersey that happens twice a year, and also once a year in Maryland, but we've never been to that one because we're in New York, and it's just not necessarily that it's so far. It's an extra probably 3 or 4 hour drive, but we just can't afford to go 3 times a year. It's all we can do to save up to go twice a year to the Jersey version. But I'm really excited. It's 2 weeks from yesterday, so 13 days away. It actually starts on the 8th, I think, of March, whatever that, the 9th of March. Thank you, honey. The 9th of March, the Friday, but we go on Thursday. As of the last con, we go on Thursday to give ourselves an extra day to get settled. My husband does the IHG rewards through Holiday Inn, so we get deeply discounted nights, so that really helps a lot in setting our budget. But in 13 days, we'll actually be at the hotel, and then the con will start in 14 days, so I'm really, really, really excited about it. The con has changed a lot for us since we've been going. This will be the 9th time we've attended. We've gone twice a year every year since 2014 in March, and generally it's August. Sometimes it's July. One year it was July because like a boat regatta booked the hotel. Like, dude, this has been Monster Mania's weekend forever, and now you're giving it up for this boat regatta? But they did one year, so it was a different weekends. But it's usually like the middle of August and like the first weekend, I think, in March. But anyway, we're so, so, so excited. Or second weekend in March. I don't know what that works out to be. Probably second weekend in March. But we're really excited about it. But it started out so different. I mean, like I said, going 9 times now. Originally, we went with just regular passes, weekend passes. Now we do the VIP passes because, you know, my husband works really hard to save up. And now with my little bracelet business, for whatever it's worth, and the pennies I make here at YouTube will still help, you know, get bills paid. So I'll be able to contribute, you know, hopefully more in time to that. But it's worth the extra money to pay for VIP because you get the reserved seating at all the panels in like the first 4 rows. You get 1 line jump card that you can use during the weekends to cut to the front of the line of any guest you want to meet. And with certain guests, Robert Englund's being one of the most notorious, you can wait 4 to 5 hours in line to get his autograph. So having that is a huge perk. Although in the 9 times we've gone, 8 so far, 9, this will be the 9th, we've never once used our line cut card because we're not autograph people. Like, we'll get autographs from people if they have a really good package deal. Like, a lot of times it'll be like $20 for a table photo, which legit is you take a picture with your own camera with the celebrity, and they charge you for it because the Walking Dead people mess that up for everybody. We've heard a few years before we started going to the con, everybody used to do table photos for free because what's, you know, it's no cost to them. It's your camera, it's your film, it's your phone, it's your memory space. But no, the Walking Dead people started charging for table photos. Now everybody does because they can. But a lot of times, some of the reasonable celebrities, price-wise and agent-wise, will do deals where it'll be like $20 for a table photo, $20 to get an autograph on one of the 8x10s they have on their table, and then $30 for a combination deal. So in those certain cases, it's worth it to sometimes just go ahead and get the combo deal for $30. I did it with Allison Lohman. Was Allison there in August or March? I can't remember. But I adore White Oleander. It's one of my favorite movies in the whole wide world. And of course, most of the appeal of her being invited to a horror con was, oh my God, drag me to hell, which, sorry, Allison, I didn't really dig it. But I love White Oleander, and I love Matchstick Men. I mean, her work in Drag Me to Hell was great. I just didn't particularly care for the movie. But, like, for somebody like her, it's worth spending the $30. And, you know, so we had, like, our main goal, you know, when we first started going to the con was obviously hang with the celebrities, you know, and get to talk to them at their tables and get to know them and meet them and have a conversation. And that's still a big part of our goal. But we've made so many friends in the years that we've gone with vendors, with other, you know, other fans. We have a favorite waitress at the restaurant. Shout out to Jeannie, who will never see this, but we love Jeannie, our favorite waitress at the Embers restaurant, who we always request. There's a guy too, his name slips my mind, but he's also a really nice guy. In you know, in worst case scenario, if Jeannie's like completely slammed in her station, we'll ask for him because he's really nice too. I have to remember his name though. But I mean, even like the booking staff and, you know, obviously the people that run the convention, it's a family run convention. Like, we've made so many friends. So as much as we enjoy the celebrity interaction, as much as, you know, we get an equal amount of fun, if not more, hanging out with our friends, which is just, it's so cool. It's so, so, so cool. Like, one of my best friends in the whole wide world now is Mary, who, with her husband, John, has a company. Well, it's really Mary's company is called Bastion's Boutique, but he does all these original sculpts. And Mary, I've mentioned Mary many times before. I've gotten friend mails from Mary. I'm hoping to do some video with Mary at the con. We meant to in August, and we never got around to it, so you guys can meet her. But she has a fabulous bath company. She makes whipped soaps and bath bombs, and she also makes like scented wax melts that you could put in like burners and stuff. She makes so many cool things, and her husband John is a very talented sculptor, and he actually sculpts like original acrylic mold designs. So a lot of Mary's work is, you know, made in sculpted molds that John actually made himself, which is so, so, so cool. And we love Mary and John. They're so awesome. We spent like, I don't even know how many hours at the con in August just hanging out with them at their table and talking while they vended, and we just had a blast. That was like the highlight of the weekend for us because we love them. They're, you know, they're awesome. And we only met them last March, which is crazy because they've been vending since before we started attending. And that would have been our 7th and 8th cons last year. So we literally went to 6 cons that they were at before we ever even met them. And Mary got me. She had a box of t-shirts out in front of her table, and some of them were lightly used and some of them were brand new, and most were horror themed or like pop culture themed ones. And she just, she had too many and she was selling them for $5 a pop. So I dug into her box and was like, finding these amazing treasure t-shirts, and we got to talking and we just hit it off instantly. And now she's one of my very best friends and I love her to bits and pieces, and I'm so stoked to see her and John. That's going to be one of the highlights of the weekend for sure for Brian and I. Like Mary said to me on Instagram last night, she's like, I really love vending, but gosh, I kind of wish I didn't have to, so we could just hang out with you and Brian all weekend. And I was like, girl, trust, we will be at your table so much hanging out with you, because it's just too much fun. And she lives in Pennsylvania and we live in New York, so it's not like, super easy to hang out. We've only hung out one time outside of the con. We met in New York City, along with a friend of ours named Jen, who lives in the city, back in November, and we had the best day. It was so much fun. It snowed all day, so it was freezing cold and we were wet to the bone, but we had so much fun. And Jen, this is not Beetle Babe Jen, this is another Jen, but she owns the most amazing black pussy cat named Coraline. Coraline the Wonder Cat actually has her own Instagram, but Corey wears outfits and she loves to wear them. She's just the most wonderful cat. Jen pushes her around in a stroller and puts her in little like sweatshirts and pretty dresses. I already saw her Easter dress on her Instagram. If you want to follow that, go to Coraline the Wonder Cat. It's CORALEAN _the_wonder_cat, I believe. I will try to make sure I get the correct link for you guys, but if you just did a search for Coraline, it would probably come up on Instagram, but you should definitely subscribe that Instagram feed. It's so precious. She's just the sweetest girl, and she'd never met Mary and I, and we got to hold her and snuggle with her for it felt like forever. It was so awesome. But yeah, so I'm really, really, really looking forward to the con in a couple weeks. That's our vacation, Some people go to tropical islands. Some people go to Disney World. Some people go to Europe. We go to Cherry Hill, New Jersey. That's how we roll. We're big pimping over here in the Murphy households. But you know what? It makes us happy. And we're around people that we love, and we're in an environment where we feel protected and safe and surrounded by like-minded individuals who all feel like we're, freaks in the world. And it's like all freaks come together, and, it's like the movie Freaks, one of us, one of us. It's like a total chant that totally represents this con, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I've had a couple incidences lately with things going on social media with people who I thought were my friends that have turned out not to be my friends, and I honestly genuinely don't know what I ever did to either of these people, but they've cut me out of their lives. And likewise, I don't want the door hit you where the Lord split you. If you don't have any interest in being my friend, then that's fine. But when people just cut you out with no explanation, that's really troubling to me. I think at least if you're so-called friends with someone, even if you're just like friendly acquaintances, if you're just going to suddenly cut them out of your life, I think the least you owe them is a reason why. And when it happens and, you point blank ask and the person ignores you, it's like, wow, okay. It's good to know that, that's how much you valued me. That's awesome. Thanks. Glad I've always, been kind and spoken well of you and supported you when it's so easy for you to just cut me, kick me to the curb. But that's life. It's not just social media. That's life. It's just a lot easier for people to do it on social media, I guess. Oh my goodness. My husband's very sneakily trying to reach in the door because I got a friend mail. I was expecting it today because my amazing friend Christine had sent me tracking info that it would be coming today, but I never know with my postal service, my letter carrier. We had the most amazing mailman for most of my life, and he retired about probably 6 or 7 years ago, and I've been crying ever since because he was so sweet and so nice. And since then we've had a rotation of different people, and we sort of have a semi-regular guy now, but he's not always the swiftest. He'll put mail in the box and not close the box even though it's pouring rain. Gee, thanks, awesome. But he very carefully snuck the package in the door. So I will end this rambling so we can get to that. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about, what's been going on in my day and in my life. And just, again, just a reminder, guys, words hurt, and lack of words can hurt too. Like, my mind literally cannot compute, like, how you could claim that someone's your friend, or like I said, even a friendly acquaintance, even a colleague, and then you can legit just cut them off. No words spoken, just boom, you're gone. I want nothing more to do with you, when you've literally never done anything to that person. It's very hurtful, but you know, gotta just let it roll. I have a lot of people in my life who truly love me. I just have to trust less and let people earn my trust, I guess, more. Not just be so willing to give my heart and open my heart to people when they haven't proven themselves worthy of that. And that sounds a little snooty, like, you know, you have to be worthy of my trust. But it's true. I mean, we all have to protect ourselves and be a little more guarded. Or, well, maybe not all of us. I definitely need to be a little more guarded and a little less open. And that doesn't mean I'm going to change the way I run this channel. I'm definitely going to share things with you the way I always have. But, and I'll always call you guys my friends, even though some of you, you know, don't comment or whatever. You're here. There's something even remotely appealing about what I have to say or what I share that makes you be subscribed to me and watch my channel, you know, whenever the time, you know, happens that you do. And I know for a fact that there are some of you that watch certain types of videos and not others, and that's totally fine. That's why there's a variety here. Some people like to watch these type of chatty vlogs, whereas other people just want to watch me open friend mails or do lip balm reviews or food tasting. Some people are so not into that, and they just want to watch when I'm vlogging, and that's totally cool. I'm just really grateful for the diverse, wonderful audience that I have here. But I think that it's probably safe to say that for everybody here, there's at least a little part of you that feels like a freak or feels a little bit different, or like you've been judged or misjudged or treated unfairly in your lives, and you have things that you struggle with, whether they be self-esteem or mental illness or addiction or eating disorders or whatever your situation may be. And it may not even be a diagnosable thing. It just might be like, I feel pretty crappy about myself most of the time. I feel you, and that's why I'm here. I'm here because I'm one of you. You're part of my tribe. You know, this is like the PerseveringStar tribe. I mean, if I was going to name like my subscribers, which I'm not, because I think that's, I don't know. Some people do, and that's cool, and whatever floats your boat. But I mean, you're all different and unique people. You're not like, you know, like hero worshiping me. You're not my fans. I think that's so pretentious when people say, like, I'm going to open my fan mail now. Guess what? You have a YouTube channel. You're not famous. You're not a celebrity. You don't have fans. You have people that like your channel, but I don't know. Whatever, you know, it's not for me to judge, I guess. People can call their subscribers whatever the hell they please, but I will never call you my fans. If I was ever in a place where I could afford to have a P.O. box, I would never call it fan mail. It would just be friend mail. It would just be kind, you know, random acts of kindness. That's just how I roll. And, you know, obviously some of you guys appreciate that, and I'm really grateful. But anyway, I am going to wrap this up now because this is all over the place, and I'm really excited to open my friend mail from Christine. So thank you for watching. I really do love you guys so much, and I hope you feel the genuineness and the brutal, well, I try not to be brutal, but the honesty that comes through on this channel. I am never going to put on a false front for you guys. That's just not me. I'm just going to always be unadulterated for better or for worse, Carrie. And I hope that, you know, there are people out there that like her. You know, some days I actually even do, so go figure. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon with more stuff. Bye.